pressure of millions of taxpayers in the process. We must cut spending to keep our economic engine on track.
The usual Texas-sized celebration scaled down a bit this year as Governor Rick Perry was sworn in for a third term.
The final festivities continue tonight with an invite-only ball over at the Palmer Events Center. With a looming $27 billion budget deficit to figure out now, that party will not last long. Hello, I'm Leslie Rohde.
And I'm Robert Hadlock. KXAN political reporter Josh Hinkle joins us live from the Capitol. Josh, the governor spoke a lot today about the economic success Texas is seeing compared to many other parts of our country.
That's right. He actually called Texas He actually said that this century is the Texas century. Now, many people are telling us that they're not worried about the century ahead. They just want to know what's going to happen in the next few years.
Texas families have endured this long season of economic trouble by tightening their own budgets and making tough choices.
Now it's Texas' turn. The governor said no new taxes, and major cuts will be the only way he sees the budget balancing out.
We must cut spending to keep our economic engine on track.
His address came as conservative lawmakers announced a blueprint for the budget, one with a baseline cutting $15 billion. Much of that comes from public and higher education, but this is only preliminary. Over the next few months, lawmakers will hammer out the final fate for the state's finances.
We expect the Senate Finance Committee and the House Appropriations Committee will advance many of these measures and others that aren't contemplated by this report.
For some, it was tough to celebrate today's inauguration, knowing what could be ahead.
I think this is the time for cuts and checks and balances.
None of us can run a household on a deficit budget.
Expected to respond to this budget plan sometime tomorrow, but you can pretty well bet that it's going to be something about finding other revenue sources and definitely not cutting the budget. Well, we are live at the Capitol. Josh Hinkle, KXAN Austin News.